Imagine living with someone for 6 years, sharing a home, meals, arguments, laughter, only to discover they've been lying to you the entire time. And not just about little things like forgetting to take out the trash, but about who they really are. This is the explosive tale of John and Jane Smith, a married couple who seem painfully ordinary until bullets start flying, secrets unravel, and the suburban facade goes up in flames. Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, a love story with a body count. At a shooting range, Jane Smith misses a shot. She glares at her husband, John Smith, who doesn't react. Instead, he calmly picks up a toy gun and, like a smug show-off, nails every target, then hands the prize to Jane. She's charmed. But don't be fooled, this isn't just a flirty date. Flashback, Colombia, chaos. A mafia boss has just been assassinated and police are swarming a hotel. They're only targeting solo travelers, easier to search. John is moments from being caught when Jane walks in. She spots him. He sees her. The air thickens. She's just hidden her dagger. He's ready to draw. But instead of killing each other, they pretend to be a couple and escape together. That was the spark. They didn't ask too many questions that night. Just drinks, dancing, rain, passion. And by morning, she wakes up in his home to a breakfast that feels like love. Not the fairy tale kind, the dangerous kind. Within 6 months, they're married. Jane thinks John is a contractor. John thinks Jane is a computer engineer. Both are wrong, and everyone around them thinks they won't last. Except they do. At least for a while. 5 or 6 years pass. They live in a cozy suburban house. She cooks dinner every night. He reverses into the garage like clockwork. They kiss, they smile. But beneath it all, the spark is fading. Their life is full of little fights, over curtains, over footpaths, over silence. Each harbors secrets. John brags while taking out the trash. Jane moves like a trained ninja when he's not looking. At night, they lie in bed reading newspapers, talking less and less, hiding more and more. Then the routine cracks. Jane leaves for a mysterious meeting in a trench coat. John says he has plans too. Jane enters a luxury hotel guarded like a fortress. John heads into a shady underground casino. She's meeting with Marco Racine, a bound and gagged Mark. He's infiltrating a poker game rigged by mobsters. But here's the twist. Both are top-tier assassins. Jane's mission? Kill Marco. John's mission? Eliminate someone else. Benjamin Danz. They don't know they're working opposite ends of the same operation. Yet, Jane escapes dramatically, leaping from a high-rise and walking off like nothing happened. That night, they host a dinner party with neighbors. Underneath the small talk and smiles, something is brewing. The next mission brings them both to a wasteland. Jane, sniper rifle in hand. John with a bazooka, both targeting Benjamin Danz. Neither knows the other is there. Suddenly, Jane's explosives go off at the wrong time. Mission failed. Both return to their agencies, confused. They trace evidence, and then they realize. John tracks a computer to a recipient, his wife. Jane sees the posture of the man she fought against and recognizes her husband. The truth explodes in their minds. They've been married to the enemy for 6 years. John Smith slips his wedding ring on and returns home in silence. Jane sees him and hides her dagger. Dinner is quiet until it's not. They dance around the truth. Wine glasses break. Towels are grabbed. Code for go get your weapons. And just like that, the war begins. Jane speeds off. John follows. It's no longer about the mission. It's personal. Both are told by their agencies to kill the other within 48 hours. But neither can pull the trigger. Still, the attacks escalate. John sets a trap in her elevator. Jane counterattacks. The building explodes, but John survives thanks to a decoy elevator. Jane, thinking he's dead, sobs at the restaurant where he once proposed. Then, he appears. But this isn't a reunion, it's a divorce meeting. With explosives. The restaurant erupts. Bombs, bullets, chaos. They escape. Jane rigs John with a bomb in his coat. He disarms it just in time. But emotions linger. Despite the betrayal, they remember the love, the dance in the rain, the breakfast, the jokes. Then comes the final battle at home. They destroy their house in a full-blown gunfight. Kitchen blown apart. Living room turned into a war zone. They brawl, throw punches, slam each other into walls. It's brutal, but weirdly cathartic. At the climax, they point guns at each other. Silence. Then, they lower their weapons. They love each other too much to finish the job. But love isn't enough to stop the world around them. Since they failed to kill one another, both agencies now want them dead. Armed squads storm their house. Explosives fly. John and Jane escape to the basement, just ahead of a massive explosion. Emerging from the rubble, they know what must be done: team up or die. They go on the run, pursued by dozens of assassins. Car chases, shootouts, close calls. They interrogate Benjamin Dans and learn the truth. They were set up. Their agencies knew they were married. They were pitted against each other from the start. Not because they were a threat to each other, but because together they were unstoppable. And that's exactly what they become. Back to back, guns blazing, John and Jane Smith face down the entire world. In love, in sync, in danger. And somehow it makes their marriage stronger than ever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this wild, explosive ride through Mr. and Mrs. Smith, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next recap.